What's up, guys? Thanks for here with another look at some of the figures we got this week. Today we're looking at the G.I. Joe Classified Clayton Hawk Abernathy with MMS, also known as the Mobile Missile System set. And like I said, I've been kind of doing some catch up with G.I. Joe Classified. We have this set came from Amazon. They put it down to $50, and I just basically decided that I'm getting these things on sale. I'm not trying to, before I was grabbing everything and trying to get caught up and everything, and it's just not going to work out anymore. It's not going to work out, especially, with this economy and everything going on, and, we're just having issues and after issues of, just price increases and all that. So I decided this new year, 2026, I'm gonna, as many as I can, depending on what it is. If it's like G.I. Joe Classified and there's abundance, I'll just get them on sale, and then we'll do the reviews then. It's gonna be rare if I grab some of them right away. Maybe, like, of course, the cheaper sets, like single figures, maybe. But when it comes to sets like this, I'm gonna try my best to just go ahead. And like I said, if it's limited, I'll get them. But if it's something that there's a million of them, because like for to be honest, and I decided to do this because when I got the set of what's his name, the 2 Target exclusive set that I got on Hasbro Pulse, I paid like almost $67. That was I forgot the name of them, Steeler and the other guy, Short Fuse. I paid $68 for that. Now they're on clearance down to $14 at Target. So I'm like, no, I'm not a cheap person, but we need to start saving money, especially nowadays. It's just getting too crazy. So anyway, as you can see, here's the box. Looks really cool. You have Hawk, and this is, I guess, the original version, the original green shirt version that came out a long time ago. And then he comes with this MMS, and we've seen this before with the Cobra version, so they just went ahead and did a G.I. Joe version. So pretty cool. As you can see in front of the box, on the side you have this portrait of him, of Mr. Hawk there. Can barely see it. If I push this back a little, yeah, it's kind of hard to see it, but anyway, here we go. As you can see, he is 182, and then in the back you can see everything it comes with. Of course, bunch of weapons, and then of course blast effects and all that stuff. And yeah, and then of course just on this side you can see the attributes, the portrait and all that stuff, but you don't need to look at that. So yeah, let's get this guy out of the packaging and get a closer look at the G.I. Joe Classified Hawk and MMS set. Alright, so let's go look at the MMS first, before we look at Hawk. If you have the, wait, is this I think it's the HMS, I believe, or is it CMS? I don't even remember. But the one that came with Techno Viper, that was a Pulse exclusive, it's the same thing, except for, of course, this is the G.I. Joe version. So what I really like about this is that the fact of the matter is you can put all this stuff together. Here's everything that comes with it. So let's go ahead and look at, let's construct it a little. Let's first look at these big old missiles, which are really cool. I mean, this is gonna give you some damage. So really neat. And of course they go up on here. So very simple to do. There's 3 of these big things, so they just fit in right here, and that's fun because it does remind me back in the day when I used to get the vehicles and put them together. I really like that. That's really fun for me, and I think they gotta continue to do that. Like, I think putting them together was the fun part. Only thing that wasn't fun was the stickers. I think everybody has messed up on the stickers, so that's the only part that they shouldn't do. But so this basically goes here, and that you can see that cool G.I. Joe thing, and it goes basically just goes up and down. Really cool. My missile fell out. So, all right. put that to the side real quick let's get the base up. So here's the base of the model. So real simple, you know, you just connect these, I guess these extensions or lifts. Should go through there unless this is the wrong side, but no. Am I doing it wrong? No? Yeah, it's supposed to be like that. Hold on. Let me do this off camera. Oops. But yeah, this is really fun how you can put it together. There you go. Yep. Can't get it in there for some strange reason. I mean, it goes there. I wouldn't think it'd go anywhere else. This is upside down. Wait, it goes down like, no? It's supposed to go in like that. Okay, I'm having a little bit of issues, but anyway. Oh, there we go. Well, no, it doesn't. Oh, you gotta really push it in, so. There we go. No, it still falls off. Interesting. Let me get the wheels on. Maybe I'm pretty simple. These are big old tires. So I still need the All Striker, which I'll probably get soon. I guess I'm waiting for it to go on sale because I don't know. I don't know about paying $100 for that. I'm a little disappointed with that toy. I mean, of course, I want crankcase. Okay, I got that one on. And then just gotta push it in. But yeah, I don't know how about you guys feel, but to me, I just feel like, there we go. You just gotta put in a little harder than normal. So here is the base part. Right here, let me zoom out more. Actually, let me, yeah. Here's the base part here. And then I believe these. Oh, okay. So this goes here to cover the controls. And like I said, very simple. Oh, I believe that's Hawk's. Let's see where this thing goes. Okay. Okay. I don't think that's how it goes. I think I got stuck. No, that's not how it goes. Okay. Wow, this is really tight. Trying to get it together, so. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. So that goes right there. There's two pieces that go in, so depending on how you can adjust it, you know. So when the bigger vehicle comes, you know, depending on how low the hitch is, that's where it goes. So basically, yeah, this is all you do, and you just attach this big old thing on top. This is so much fun, right there, and you have it. There it is. I mean, what more can you ask for, right? Let me zoom out some more. So yeah. I'll do my camera back, but yeah, there we go. I mean, it's plain and simple, you know. This goes to the character, and then of course you got, you know, some blast effects, some missile effects, you know, all this crazy stuff to go with it, you know. And of course we've seen these effects before on other systems, so you know, you can just put this back here if you wanted to. Oops. But yeah, pretty fun. Like I said, this is fun. I like these sets a lot more than maybe the, you know, the porta potty set or whatever that came out. So it's really fun to add these to your thing. Now, do I want to get another one? No, I think one's fine in my collection. But yeah, that's it. So let's go and get Hawk out, and then we'll do my final thoughts on this. All right, here's Hawk out of the packaging. Looking really cool. I'm really loving this green color on him. This army green looks really nice. So yeah, I mean, basically, like, this is, from my understanding, I mean, not a G.I. Joe historian, but I believe this is one of the original figures that came in the 1982 line. I think he did come with this missile system, I believe, right? If you know, let me know in the comments, because like I said, I always say I need to, like, do research first, but now I just get so excited, just open these and just, you know, get them out. But anyway, as you can see, it looks really, really cool. Look at this really cool face sculpt. So, of course, this is General Hawk, who would become older, and of course, we have that figure. Like I said, I just love, you know, you got that vest and that black. He has those holsters, one on the top and one in the back. You know, I like that. I love this green. This green is really nice. So, you know, if you're trying to just collect your green shirts, and this is one you need to get. Like, it looks really good. I'm really liking this. Whoops, I like him so much, I'm dropping him. I'm really liking that face sculpt. That's really, really neat. So he does come with a lot of cool stuff. So let's go and start first with his, and we've seen all these weapons before. There's nothing new coming out. He has his, you know, one pistol. You know, we've seen that before. And here's another one. So this one has the magazine underneath. Not sure what it's called. If you know in the comments, go ahead and let me know, because I'm not sure. He has his dagger. And like I said, we've seen all these before. So the good thing about this is that for the company, I mean, you just got to remake these and just send them out. So that's really cool. His helmet, we've seen this many times before, especially with, I believe, Steeler, right? Is it I think it was Steeler, or was it? Yeah. Anyway, and then we have a bunch of rifles. Of course, we got the one that comes with Stalker. He has that also. And then, of course, we've seen this one before. It has that green, beautiful handle, matches the color of his uniform, which is nice. And then we have also this AK-47 thing, AK-12, I guess, or, I mean, like I said, let me know in the comments, because I forget. And then he has his backpack that we also seen with Stalker. So, yeah, really, really cool set. All right, so let me get this together and get him next to the MMS or HMS or whatever it's called and get my final thoughts on Hawk and the MMS. All right, here are my final thoughts on Hawk and the MMS, also known as the Mobile Missile System. Like I said, I mean, this is, of course, I knew they were going to do a green version of this compared to the other one that came with the Cobra version of the HMS, I believe. And it looks gorgeous. I love the colors. I love the green. The whole army green is awesome. Hawk is a wonderful figure. He looks great. Great addition, you know, to the line. I mean, this is a really cool set, and I'm very happy that I only paid $50 for this. Like I said, like, I'm not a cheapskate, but I'm glad I waited. I mean, I was gonna grab it right away, but I said I just couldn't at the time. I want to thank Mondo for that. But anyway, this is a great set. You know, I would wait to find it on sale, though. They sometimes pop up on Amazon. They still have a lot of stock on Hasbro Pulse, so I'm sure whenever they do their sale, it's gonna go on sale. So it's a really cool set, though, and it's really neat. Of course, it is a bit of a, you know, a shelf hogger, because it's a pretty big set, but it's really fun that you can attach it to your Vamp or your Air Striker, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna make an Arctic version of this. I guarantee it's gonna happen. So we'll see if that happens. Of course, if not, you can put it behind your Snowcat. But anyway, you can get this still. They're available everywhere. Like, you know, you can pick it up at Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment, and also has Repulse. But like I said, you know, if you can get it on sale, get it on sale. All right. Well, what do you guys think? Do you have this? Do you like it? What do you think of what more vehicles do we need, or more attachments, or other stuff that you would see from GI Joe Classified? Let me know in the comments, and until next time, we will see you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
make sure you like, share, and subscribe.